It's Meg Delagrange here. I decided to finally embrace this natural vintage look. I used to like straighten my hair all the time, and I wasn't really sure that I liked like just this like vintage look that I have. And people would say, "Oh, you look like you're from, such and such era." And I finally just decided to embrace my natural vintage look. And I think that's important. So anyway, I love this dress. It's this, like it's actually from Dress Barn. I found it at the thrift store, and hello, I thrift. Like that's the best thing ever. And oh yes, it has a lace shoulder. You guys have to see this lace shoulder. Excuse me while I take off my sweater. Just be a moment. So I love this lace shoulder that this dress has. It's just so classic. And then I've paired it with this vintage looking leather clutch from Urban Southern. I absolutely love it. I will promote it all day long. You will see lots and lots of leather. I used to at some point not really care for leather, but now I love it. And I'm gonna show you guys what all fits in it. You won't believe this. I love clutches, but I've always been like, especially for events, and I've always been like frustrated that a clutch doesn't hold enough. So this one, it holds my lip gloss, a bow for Emma, because come on, let's be real, I never really go anywhere without her. It holds like a giant wad of keys, and it always holds my phone, but I couldn't put my phone in there today because I'm holding it. So some lotion. What else? Glasses. Oh, I actually need to be wearing these today. I stuck them in this clutch. And then of course I have my credit card. But yeah, all of this stuff fits so perfectly in this clutch. Plus my phone, no problem. So you've got to be a lady and be practical at the same time. I mean, it's important. So anyway, this morning, I was just sitting here thinking about how can you be completely you while you still evolve and you stay relevant. Sometimes that's kind of really hard to do, right? And I was thinking about this, one of my favorite movie lines from The Parent Trap, where I forget the mom's name, her real name. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember her? Anyway, The Parent Trap. I love that movie. Grandpa comes in while she's packing up her clothes, and the goal is to try to convince her to evolve a little bit because she's stayed in the same style for like her whole life. But he wants to inspire her to evolve while not like insulting her current choice in clothes. But he kind of fails at that, and it's like one of my favorite lines in the movie. He is like kind of hinting at things, and she's like, "Dad, what are you getting at?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing. Gosh darn, I wouldn't want to change you for the world." And she said, "Well, who said anything about changing?" And he said, "Well, exactly. I like you just the way you are. You're this nice, settled woman who accepts the coming of age with grace and dignity. That's the most awful thing anyone could have said to me. There you go, flying off the handle. And all I did was want to come in here and give my daughter best wishes." And then it was really cool because what ended up happening is she went to New York City and she got a new wardrobe, and she went to California. And when she stepped off that flight, baby, she looked fabulous. And the really cool thing is that she evolved, but she stayed who she was, and she stayed so completely herself. Like she didn't lose any of herself by like evolving and getting this new look. So anyway, I thought that maybe embracing my natural vintage look with my German French heritage was going to make me like, oh, be all old lady. But I find that when you are true to yourself, you're the most relevant and you're the most authentic. But I really am just learning, like, I've tried for so many years to fit molds that just weren't me. And you know what? I wasn't happy and people couldn't relate to me either. I am rocking the vintage look, and call me an old lady. I will be that settled woman who accepts the coming of age with grace and dignity, and my urban southern clutch. I love you all, and I will talk to you later.